Lamar Jackson's not going to get a fully guaranteed contract, and it's kind of Deshaun Watson's fault. The Ravens are 10-6. They're 2-2 without Lamar, who is in a contract year. And this is the big story. They didn't negotiate a new contract before the
What the
start
hell
of
are
the
they
season.
doing, man?
He still has not signed a new contract.
Do you see what your team is without Lamar Jackson?
I mean, the entire roster is constructed around Lamar.
If you lose him, what do you do?
Now, Tyler Huntley hasn't been bad. 67% completion percentage.
Tyler Huntley sucks.
He's a backup. 658 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. His quarterback rating is 42.9. So yeah, he's better than the Titans' options.
That ain't hard to do.
Limboed under that bar. But Lamar Jackson this season, 8-4 record, 62.3% completion percentage, over 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Quarterback rating is 59.7. That's higher than Lawrence. 764 rushing yards, 6.8 yards per carry, and 3 rushing touchdowns, which is surprisingly low. I had to double check that. Yeah, only 3 rushing touchdowns.
I mean, the Ravens' offense just has been a little off all year, and they
get to the red zone and then they
keep struggling.
They just spin their tires out.
They keep struggling to close games, and like you said, close drives. But man, I think the first few weeks of the league, when the NFL started, I'm pretty sure they blew 3 or 4 leads.
They had like 3 blown leads of like 2 touchdowns or 3 possessions, something like that. I mean, but that kind of gets swept under the rug because the Raiders have been doing that all year. But
they did it to us.
Lamar Jackson, his career record in the NFL. And then, by the way, this is a man who is one of, I believe, only 2 people to be an undisputed MVP, unanimous MVP. Him and Brady, I think, are the only 2. This is a man who has already won an MVP award. His record as a starter, 45-16. His record in the playoffs, however, is 1-3, and that is where the problem stems from. That is where the team is just saying, we aren't getting results. Yes, your individual accolades are impressive. As a team, we have not been able to get over the hump. You are the star quarterback. You are the franchise quarterback. You are the leader of this team. It is your responsibility to get us over this hump.
Okay, but see, you get rid of him. Who is? You got to deal with it.
That is the problem. If you get rid of Lamar Jackson, who are you going to get that's better?
But no one's going to want to
pay
Lamar.
Who are you going to get that
what he's asking for?
No. And that is the problem. Lamar knows that they can't get someone better than him.
He doesn't have an agent. He's his own agent. He's asking for a bunch out of the Ravens.
He wants a Deshaun Watson contract with whipped cream and cherry on top. Now, Lamar Jackson
turned down a huge contract. I know that.
All right, he turned down a $290 million deal. Not enough guarantees. Even the Rams haven't been doing fully guaranteed deals as big as the one that Cleveland gave Deshaun Watson.
Because of injuries.
But for a fully guaranteed deal, what the team does is they don't pay. It doesn't get paid to you over time. The fully guaranteed deal, the team has to take the money, produce it to the league, put it off to the side, and freeze it. So you give someone a fully guaranteed deal, you have to take that money out of the account now. No one but the Browns is dumb enough to pay that contract, and they've already paid that contract to Deshaun Watson. And you know what? You know what else is hurting Lamar? Watson looks awful. Watson is playing so bad, and the Browns look so stupid for giving him that massive contract, watching him underperform. Every other team's looking at that like, oh my God. Like, it would have been hard to justify that contract even if he did play the way that he did in Houston. But the way he's playing right now, holy hell. God help the Browns.
But see, now we look at where would you think that he would end up, or what are some good suitable teams for him to go to?
It's just something that came to my head. Him on the Niners is no way, shape, or form on the table. But him in a Kyle Shanahan offense, I would pay money to see.
If Lamar,
I would pay money to see him in a Kyle Shanahan offense.
I'm just saying, if Lamar ended up on the 49ers,
not going to happen.
It won't happen.
Not feasible. We're just...
That might be the best offense in NFL history.
I mean, look what they've done with Brock Purdy. But
him and Christian McCaffrey.
Where would Lamar go?
Yeah. I got a team that stands out to me, and I think it would make the most sense.
I mean, Carolina needs a quarterback. Houston needs a quarterback. Seattle.
I'm telling you, the team that would make the most sense for Lamar right now is the New York Jets.
Seattle would be an interesting option. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate that. If you want to see the full episode of Sports Done Right that this clip is from, then just click on the link right here. And you can click right here to subscribe to the channel and see more videos that we've uploaded. See you guys next time.